When the Republic needed overwhelming fire against the droid swarms, they didn't send more men. They built a storm. A weapon made for chaos. When it fires, you keep your head down. This is the Z-6 Rotary Blaster Cannon, the Republic's answer to overwhelming odds. The Z-6 blaster wasn't meant for the everyman clone. It was heavy, power-hungry, and brutal to control. Developed by Merson Munitions in cooperation with Blastech on the Republic contract, the Z-6 was designed to counter a single enemy advantage: numbers. The droid's army endless ranks demanded a weapon that could answer in kind, volume for volume. Classified as a chain gun, it comes in two variants: two-handed and a shoulder-mounted variant. Although the shoulder-mounted was more of a rare sight, with the two-handed being the preferred variant. It features 6 small rotating blaster cannons, and these cannons each contained its own active chamber that fired while turning. Because of this, the weapon was only able to have one fire mode, and that is fully automatic. In between all the barrels lay a large cooling cell, meant to prevent the weapon from overheating during prolonged use. Yet, it was not perfect. When it comes to attachments, it severely lacks any compatibility compared to the DC-12 and 15. Now, don't get me wrong, it can still be modified. But it took a lot of effort and changes to the weapon system itself, as by default it does not come with rail attachments or any similar features. But ultimately, most operators refrain from adding more to an already bulky design. Sitting at around 16 kilograms, the system itself was very cumbersome to the user, especially if required to fire on the move. This is not even including the blaster power packs that had to be carried separately. Not only that, but the weapon's accuracy also severely decreases when not stationary. And with a strong recoil by default, you can see where I'm going. And as such, this weapon excelled in defensive operations more than offensive operations. As mentioned prior, this wasn't a weapon system you'd see in the hands of your average clone. Even though every trooper received basic training in the usage of the Z-6, it was still a specialized weapon. And as such, the ones who volunteered went even deeper with their certification. These heavy weapon experts learned to fully capitalize on its advantages while dealing with its drawbacks in combat. They were the ones to willingly carry the Z-6 into battle, disregarding its weight and situational use. When it comes to real life, this weapon's counterpart is the M134 minigun. Designed and manufactured by General Electric, it was chambered in 7.62 by 51 NATO. It had 6 rotating barrels and a rate of fire ranging from 2,000 to 6,000 rounds per minute. And unlike the Z-6, the M134 was designed to be mounted. From ground vehicles like the Humvee to aerial vehicles such as the UH-60 Blackhawk, it worked best when fixed to a solid surface. Because let's be honest, even though it looks badass, fighting the immense recoil of the weapon relying on yourself alone won't get you far in combat. So, it's best we leave the beast to the door gunners. And as the years have passed, the Z-6 worked well enough to not require an updated model. It successfully passed the test of time. Because of this, it found itself taking part in battles long after the Clone Wars ended. The Empire ended up equipping their heavy weapon troopers with the Z-6 in their missions, such as during the Battle of Mimban. The Rebels also used it against the Empire. Whether it was manufactured or scavenged, it became a weapon for all. From the training grounds of Camino, it was present on countless planets in countless battles. Rishimun, Umbara, Mimban, Pelusia, to name a few. A weapon that would shatter more than the mechanical parts and the flesh of the target. A weapon that would shatter the will to fight. This was the Z-6 Rotary Blaster Cannon. Thank you for watching, and until next time.